Divine Orb, my lord.
You just dropped an Omen of Light, my lord.
Divine Orb, my lord.
You just dropped an Omen of Light, my lord.
Alright, Hibanashi, I got something to show you. You don't say, my lord. You always show me something. Yes, but this time, check this out.
You just dropped an Omen of Light, my lord.
Yeah, an Omen of Light, my lord. It's pretty damn good. And also a
Orb, my
divine.
lord.
But what do I hear my voice, my lord? That's because it's a loot filter. If you want to add this loot filter for yourself, I'm going to show you how to do that here. And also I'm going to provide you with the link in the description, so if you want to just go ahead and just grab that by all means.
Divine Orb, my lord.
Damn, my lord, that's a lot of things. That is a lot of things, Hibanashi. Oh, God. So, in your options, under item loot filter, it'll pop up here. I'm going to give you guys, I'll just give you both.
Divine
Dropped
Orb,
an
my
Omen
lord.
of Light, my lord.
Holy shit. What the hell with that, my lord? Do it again. Here it is.
Divine Orb,
Dropped an
my
Omen of
lord.
Light, my lord.
Jesus. First time I did that, it scared the fuck out of me. So in the description of the video, there should be a link, and it will take you to the zip folder where you can download the filter, but you need the MP3s in order to get the soundbite. So you can go on the top left, and then once it's downloaded, you're going to go over to your downloads folder, right click on the zip file, extract all. Now you go into your folder, and then you can just drag these, copy them, and take them over to Documents, My Game, inside Path of Exile 2. This is where you're going to drop in the files. Again, you can just grab them on your second tab, and then you can push them in here in order to get the sound bites. Now, after you've done this, you go into your game and you search for the name of the filter. Like I said, the Dark Dragon filter is the one that has the Omen of Light in white and red, and the Abyssal Dragon filter is the one with the dark theme on it. So if you want the white divines, you would need to download the Dark Dragon filter, which is in a different link. If you click the second link in the video description, it'll take you to this page where it says Dark Dragon filter. You just download that, and then you head over back to your downloads, drag this over to your documents, and then again into games, and then again into Path of Exile 2. I will just replace the destination, and as you can see, it'll be here. If you do not want the Echoes or the Omen of Light for this, you can always just remove it and retain the Divine, and then you can edit your filter the way you want it. But once this is done, you head back into the game. Once you're in the game, head over to Options, Game, Item Filter, refresh, and then check your latest filters. If you have any of these filters, just go ahead and choose one. And then try dropping a divine.
Divine Orb, my lord.
See if the audio is there. If it is, that's a big W. So let me know in the comment section down below if you were able to get it to work. And with all that being said, good luck out there, Exile. That damn right, my lord. That damn right. Yeah, nice little divine, my lord. So because I know inevitably some of you will want to know about the setup and how I'm going about farming for these Omen of Lights, let's go over a few things, right? First of all, the waystones. Now, the waystones, you either want pure rarity, monster rarity, or a combination of both. And the way we achieve that is by using the Omen of Chaotic Quantity and the Omen of Chaotic Effectiveness. Now, first, what you want to do to your waystone is make it into a rare. It has 2 available revives, so you just want to add 1 exalted, leave one of those modifiers open, and we'll just add that modifier at the end. So first we'll activate this Omen of Chaotic Quantity and Chaotic Effect, and then we'll grab the Chaos Orb and we'll roll our Waystone. And as you can see, it is both item rarity and monster rarity. These work pretty well for me, but if you wanted pure rarity, then you would activate Chaotic Monsters and then roll it again, and as you can see, it is pure rarity. Same thing for monster rarity, you would just swap your omens around and you can just craft the Waystone to your liking. Now, I personally have been enjoying a little bit of both, so I'm just gonna roll it again for that hybrid. Whoa. I want more item rarity than the other. All right, I'll settle with that. And then at the end, you add the last Exalted, and we got a little bit of that monster effectiveness whilst retaining the item rarity and monster rarity. So that's why we do that. Sometimes you get more rarity, sometimes you get pack size, everything is good after that, and then you can just simply corrupt your Waystone. Sometimes you get Waystones with the 8 modifiers, those are the best. So next, let's go over the Abyss Atlas. We want Amanamu under Balance of Powers, Omens under Vile Treasures, and the first option on Lord of the Pit, which will give you Abyss Pits are scattered throughout areas with Abyss, which is really nice when you want to single out the Abysses. Now, if you have a build that can just clear your screen, you might want to go with number 3. Abysses have a 20% chance to contain an additional abyss. This will just add more abysses to your maps, which is also really good. As far as the Atlas Master, we are going with Doriani. We're going with Evolutionary Pressure, Improved Calibration, Volatile Connection, and I'm using Hidden Patterns. But another solid option is Head of the Snake, which makes it so that you have a 5% chance when you defeat a powerful map boss to reveal a nearby citadel. For the Atlas setup, the important notes here are Nemesis Rising, number 4, increased rarity of items dropped by rare monsters, and then you want to have your Forest Mastery, which increases rare monsters. Now, this one also pairs really well with the node where you have History of the Val, Reign of the First Queen, which makes it so the Val cities are also considered to be another biome. In this case, we want it to be considered forest, as forest will give us increased rare monsters. If you are not running Val cities, something else that you can do is force the forest biome with these radiated tablets that make it so your map also counts as forest. If I'm not running Val cities, I'm trying to run Ezomite cities, and the reason is because we can make Ezomite cities have a 10% chance of basic currency turning into greater currency, which is great if you're looking for greater exalteds or even greater chaos orbs. And then on the left side, you want to make it so that Ezomite cities are also considered grass. That is pretty much the combination. If you can't make your tablets rare, you need to make sure that you're doing your divinity quest to unlock reverse transcription, which will give you access to 3 rare mod tablets. And then on top, once you're completed the origin of divinity about 4 to 5 times, you'll get partial translation, and this is what makes you get 4 modifier rare tablets. So let's talk about the tablets we're using. I'm going to show you my Godless Mandate Abyss tablet. This is probably best in slot. I would want to have about 2 of these. However, they are not easy to come by. Aside from these 4 modifiers, the other one that I would consider having here is 2 additional rare monsters are spawned from the abysses in map. And then on top of that one, there's another one that makes it so that you have an increased chance to find an abyssal depths, which is also pretty damn good. That is the setup. To juice it even further, you would want to get Delirium Fog over your city maps. And the way you do that is by running the maps around it with Delirium tablets. So you would go into a map, put in a Delirium tablet, and this makes it so that it adds a mirror of Delirium to your map. Now, once you run it, you have about a 1 in 4 chance when you defeat the rare map boss at the end to find a map with a Grand Mirror. If we type in Grand Mirror, there it is. You'll have a node like this, which says Grand Mirror contains a reflection of the map boss. Once I run this, the map boss will be duplicated, and then once that is completed, you'll be able to choose nodes and add Delirium Fog. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this map just to showcase what that looks like. So we made it to the boss. We can see the Grand Mirror. This boss is gonna get duplicated, and you need to take out both. Now, once you do that, you reach into the Grand Mirror. and then it'll give you an option of where to choose your Delirium Fog. You're looking for these nodes that have that crystallized fog around them. Just look for the best place to place them. Ideally, you would want the Val City or Ezamites. I always try to skip the Faradin cities, so I'm just gonna go ahead and look for one of those. All right, so on my atlas, I don't have that many Ezamites or Val cities exposed that don't have the Delirium Fog. So because of that, I'm just gonna choose this ravine map and hope that it picks up on some of these. However, I can see one here, dude. Anyways, this is for science, so we're just gonna place it on the Faradin. Since I know that there's another one here, I'll try to proc one of these maps later on. So we'll just get the Faradin City, boom. It spreads the fog. Now we just run these until we increase the Delirious to 200%. And if you want to save your city maps, the ideal way to do this is by running the Delirium Fog outside of the cities. After all that is done, also I forgot to add this, but on your Delirium Atlas node, you might want to go with the first part as it spreads a lot more than the second one. That is pretty much the whole setup. I'm going to run this last map, but that is pretty much it. I would appreciate a like on the video, and with all that being said, good luck out there, Exile.
Divine Orb, my lord.
Tune in next time for another episode of Crafting Ball Z. Nuts in your chin.